All right, with us today, Mark Hensley, the Associate State Director for AARP-NC Triad Region, and Scott Braddock from Scott Braddock Financial are with us. They're answering your stimulus and stimulus-related questions, especially when it comes to taxes. You can send those questions to us at 336-379-5775. That number is constantly at the bottom of your screen. All right, Mark, let's start with this one here. Do I need to pay anyone to get a stimulus check? I've been contacted twice about that. Sounds like a scam to me.
That is exactly what it is. The IRS will not contact you, neither will the federal government. If you receive any type of communication, email, telephone call, or in person, saying that they need something from you to receive this stimulus, it is a scam. Hang up the phone, do not answer the email. This should come directly to you, and only through the IRS website should you communicate with the IRS about the status of your payment. Keep in mind that the IRS website was fully updated in the last 3 days. So if you haven't checked it in a few days, go out there and check and see if your status has been updated.
Yeah, but never, never, never listen to anyone who says I can get your money to you quicker or faster, or I've got a trick that you just need to give me your information and I'll get it for you. That is always a scam. The IRS is not going to do that. Okay, hey Scott, let's clarify this, because someone says, is it true that money will be taken out of my stimulus if I owe child support? And they might have missed just the little nuance there.
Right, so that nuance is back child support. That's what I've read. So if you owe back child support, that stimulus check could go towards what you owe.
And then someone followed up with, if I owe the IRS, will they take it out of the stimulus check?
No, they won't. This time with this stimulus, they are not going to reduce your check or take your check away from you if you owe back taxes to the federal government.
Well, this one says, can I use stimulus money to pay my back taxes that I need to pay?
You know, you can use that stimulus money however you'd like to. If you don't currently need it as a stimulus during this time, you know, and you have a good savings plan and at the bank, then sure, if you'd like to use it for that.
Okay, but it's not going to be something that's automatic. You'll have to then do that yourself when you do the tax returns and things of that nature. Okay, Mark,
Correct.
Let's talk about this. Someone is asking about a timetable for how long it will be until everyone receives their stimulus money.
That's a great question. So let me back up and give you a picture of the magnitude of this. The Treasury has sent out about 150 million stimulus payments to Americans, and that equates to millions, over $88 million. So the first thing is be patient. This has all happened in about a 3-week period, and it's no small feat. So we're asking for folks to be patient because payment through a paper check could take up to 14 days to get to you at your home. We know that banking is rolling in over the next few days and few weeks, but I just read where it could take several months to work out all of the nuances. So depending on if your status is incorrect, a dependent status is incorrect, if there has been a spouse that has passed, there are lots of situations. So in some cases, you need to be patient for a few months.
All right, and what we're showing folks up, I don't mean to interrupt you, but we're showing folks right now how the paper checks, how the mailing dates are going to go out, and that the first paper checks were going out for the week ending May 1st, which is this week, and it goes by your adjusted gross income. So the first folks who are going to be getting checks, their income is lower than $10,000 or $10,000 to $20,000, and then it goes up by $10,000 increments. And so when you're looking at that, seeing that that first check would be mailed on May the 1st, and then you're saying expect the check 14 days later possibly.
Yes, that is correct.
And we're talking about, maybe people are asking, why is it taking so long? And the IRS has only a certain amount of checks that they can get out every single week.
Exactly. And how many they can get out per day is in question. You have weekends to consider. And then also think about the situations where the IRS is waiting to hear from you. You haven't filed your taxes in the last couple of years, so they don't have your contact information. Those people falling through the cracks will definitely need to follow the strict guidelines that are on irs.gov.
All right, and then someone is asking, are senior citizens going to receive stimulus checks after the younger population?
So that is a really important question, and Social Security benefit recipients will start receiving their benefit tomorrow. That's April the 29th, and that will continue on until not only Social Security, but survivor and disability non-filers will see their stimulus payment in their bank accounts or by mail, with that delay of 14 days to get it processed through the U.S. Postal Service.
Okay, and we just want to reiterate that. So Social Security survivors benefits or disability, you should start seeing the stimulus payment in your bank account or your card, or the check will be mailed out starting tomorrow. But we want to make sure that if you're on SSI, that you see this, because your timeline is a little bit different. And we have a graphic for that too, so that you'll know when you're going to possibly get your payment. So if you're on SSI and you're a non-tax filer, right now the updated timeline looks like you are going to get your estimated payment in early May sometime. They have not put down a specific date. They're just saying early May. All right, so what we want to do is continue to take your questions. The number is right down there, 336-379-5775. In the meantime, many of the things that we have been talking about are all on the Two Wants to Know webpage right now. How to check Get My Payment, how to look at that newest trick of using all caps, what to do if you're on Social Security or Social Security disability. All of that information is right there in the Two Wants to Know section.